I go to Nerv Shabbos this week's Parshas Vayeira. Parshas Vayeira has in it the story of Sedom and the destruction of the city of Sedom. And in it we find Avram Avinu trying to save the city, and he davens to the Rabbeinu Shalom, and he negotiates with the Rabbeinu Shalom Kaviyachal. And at the end, of course, the Rabbeinu Shalom says, yes, even if we find only 10 tzaddikim, he started with 50, he went all the way down to 10, and even if we find only 10 tzaddikim, yes, I'll save the city, but of course there are not 10 tzaddikim, and the Rabbeinu Shalom decides that he is going to destroy Sedom. And the last pasuk of this parsha of the negotiation between Avram and Hashem, it says, Bayelech Hashem, and Hashem went kasher kilo l'dabel Avram, when he finished talking to Avram, the Avraham shavlim kaimai, and Avraham went back to his place. Zok the Divrei Yecheskel, a short vart, but I think it's to me it's a very big lesson. Zok the Divrei Yecheskel, after Avram Avinu failed to achieve his goal of trying to save Sedom, of defending Sedom, he's shavlim kaimai. He doesn't let it damage his faith in the Rabbeinu Shalom. He quickly restores his avodas Hashem. Avram shavlim kaimai. He goes back to his place. He goes back to what he was doing. Meaning, Avram had an encounter with the Rabbeinu Shalom. He wanted something, so he tried, and he tried to achieve his goal, and it didn't work out the way that he thought it would, or the way that he hoped it would. It didn't work out that way. So what does Avram Avinu do? Does he sit and brood? Does he get depressed? Does he say, if the Rebbeinu Shalom can't even do this for me, then forget it. What's the point? I'm worthless. No, he doesn't say any of that. Avram Shavlim Kaima. He goes back to doing what he's supposed to do. To me, it's a short vart from the Divrei Yecheskel, but to me, it's such a powerful lesson, because there are so many times, at least in my life, I'll just speak for myself, there where I'll start to certain projects and they don't work, and it could be very it could be depressing. It could really get you down. I'll try to start a seder, and I'll just try to start learning something, and I'm all gung-ho about it, and then it just doesn't work out. I for some reason or another, I don't end up learning that seder. I don't end up finishing something that I wanted to finish, and it can be depressing. I get upset about it, but I don't think that that's the right way to look at it. It's an avodah, and it's part of the avodah, and it's part of a journey that every person takes, and you try things, and you always try. The fact that you're not quote-unquote successful shouldn't mean anything. It's the journey that makes the difference. So you try to do things. It doesn't work out, you just keep on going. You just keep on going about your avodas Hashem. To me, it's a beautiful lesson. And let's try to all take chizuk from this and take a lesson from Avram Avinu, who tried something, it didn't work, and he was shavlim kaima. He just went back to his place. He just continued doing what he wanted to do. So anyone who's trying to do something, go for it. Go all out like Avram Avinu did, negotiating with the Rabbeinu Shalom, and he spent a lot of time, it seems like, negotiating and davening. But at the end it didn't work out, and then you just move on. It's okay. It's okay to not fulfill every single thing that you set out to do, so long as you're shavlim kaimai, so long as you go back to what your original goal was, which is to serve the Rabbeinu Shalom the best way that you could. Have a good Shabbos.